I'm starting to think that router needs to be replaced. I think the router is faulty, and I think that's the cause of all my problems now, man. And the company that does that, they're not the easiest company to get in touch with, man. But I'm gonna have to call them. Dude, it is 7 o'clock. Where is Tim Black? Is he going on at 7 or is he going on in 3 hours at 10? And we're back. Oh, good. Hi, glad you're back. Yeah, I didn't realize I was even off. I was just sitting here talking and talking. Um, 5G got my router. Yeah, that happened a long time ago, actually. We're back, son. Yeah, we are. I'm so sorry. I lost my connection there, guys. Jimmy Dore is still live. Are you kidding me? Jeez. Well, 7:01 and he's not live, and I'm starting to think that maybe he's not going live till. Dude, doesn't he live in like on the East Coast? Doesn't Tim Black live on the East Coast? He said 10 p. I figured 10 p.m. Here, let me try this. 10 p.m. Eastern? Yeah, he was live earlier. Yes. 8 our time? Oh, so he might be in the central, he might be in central time. He might, yeah. Okay, Steve Running, thank you. I'm glad you're here. So an hour. Okay, so we're going to party for an hour and hang out and then he's going to go. My bad, guys. Hey Dave Honey Senior, what's up? It's okay. I'm going to be amped. I want to see this no matter what. Yeah, Tim Black was live earlier today and I was on his show and I got him to mention Trendy Paint Oil, which was cool. But he's going to actually endorse it on tonight's show. And yeah, he might be central. And I'm sad because I fucked up and I sent him the wrong goddamn size hoodie. I thought I sent him. I don't even know if he got the fucking hoodie, man. I thought I sent him the right size. He says it's an XL. He says I need a 2XL. I swear to fuck, I thought I sent him a 2XL, you know? And I'm wondering if he's talking about the t-shirt, you know, maybe the hoodie just never arrived. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna send him a bunch of stuff and make sure he gets it this time, because he's willing to endorse, and I'm just so excited, just like Jimmy Dore was, man. You know what's interesting is that Tim Black and Jimmy Dore are affiliated, and that they'll both support me. And Ron Placone, it's like the same family, you know. I want to be in that fucking family. They're supportive as hell. They go out of their way for other people, and I love that. You know, try getting Kyle Kalinske to fucking respond to you one time. That ain't gonna happen. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Top of the hour. Cannabisism is for all. Cheers, everybody. First bong rip is for Tim Black. Tim Black. Everybody should check him out on YouTube. Tim Black TV. Tim Black TV. Tim's Take Live is the name of the channel. Tim's Take Live is the name of the channel. He's changed the title to TBTV. Cheers. Yeah, Jiggles, we see you. You're unblocked. Now watch your mouth, or you'll get blocked again. Yeah, Tim Black's great. He's great, and he's even greater for helping to support us and support our cause. You know, because he knows what I'm about. He's watched my show. He critiqued me. He's like, "You're too angry, bro. You're too mean." He's like, "Your followers are gonna run away from you because you're so mean and you're so angry." I said, "I know, man." I was like, "Do you realize we were on the phone together?" I said, "Do you realize that that's what made me famous on YouTube? I had millions of views. I had thousands of followers. And it was that whole bit I was playing where, I was getting mad and losing my shit. And that's what made me. That's what made my channel." And he said, "Really?" He said, "And your fans liked it?" I said, "They loved it." I said, "It was YouTube that put an end to it. It was YouTube that stopped promoting me when I would go live. They wouldn't tell anybody when I would go live. My viewers didn't know I was live. My viewers lost touch with me. They weren't getting notified." He's like, "Well, I understand that." He said, "But now," he's like, "you're going to have to work even harder to keep them. So you might want to consider trying to change your approach towards your audience." Because he gets angry. Tim Black gets angry too. He'll get angry at his audience. He'll get angry at, when he's talking to his audience, he calls him Johnson. He's like, "Yo, Johnson, I'm going to show you this." He don't give a fuck. But you could tell he's pure, man. He means what he says, and he's real. He keeps it fucking real. And that's what his fans love about him. But he doesn't push it over the top. I'm totally over the top. I have been for years. And I toned it back a little, but I still go off every once in a while. If you guys can handle it, it's gonna happen. I have no. I didn't explain it to him. I really, when I'm on the live stream, I have no control over it. I can't stop it. I have no control over it. And so I'm not like that in real life, man. I'm a very quiet, reserved, and controlled person. I really am. But man, I get on here and fucking something snaps, and I can't stop it. So you can either accept that or not, The people that accept it, thank you. You didn't get the notification until just now? Okay, well, I guess Tim Black's not going live for another hour. So Jimmy Dore is still live. We can tune in. Oh, Trendy Chris 420 is live. Let me see this. See if he's playing a video game. It says he's live, but I don't see him being live. That's weird. It says he's live. Streamed one day ago. Well, that's weird. That's a glitch. It says he's live, but there's no live video. All right. Let's see. Jimmy Dore. It says Jimmy Dore's live. We'll go to Jimmy Dore's live show. See if we can see what they're. I can't believe they're still going strong. They've been going live with Dylan Radigan they've been live for 3 hours.
Those are who?
Libertarians? Yep. Started streaming 3 hours ago.
There's common interest there for sure, yeah. I think
I love it.
Want to get,
I love when I give you accurate guesses.
Representing the people's interests and not corporations. I think that's big.
Don't give me that high CPU usage. I just unlocked all my cores.
Thank you. Australia government paid all laid-off workers $1,500 per fortnight for 6 months, and they keep their jobs. They have Medicare for all, and given prompt acting health response.
Hey, Tony Cole, what's up, son?
40 deaths today. Jane. Wow.
Capper, let's smoke. Yes.
Government
it's 7:10.
seems to be meeting the needs of the people.
It is 7:10, and it is time to smoke.
Prices, ask the question, definitely. Lucas Pompey, are you going
you guys, please follow Steph Zamorano on Twitter. Please follow Jimmy Dore on Twitter. Please follow Real Tim Black on Twitter. Please follow Ron Placone on Twitter.
Flat currency controlled by an unconstitutional central bank. While
I
Ryan
love
J.
all of
Dillon
them.
asked him about
They
10
can do
years
no
ago,
wrong in my eyes.
Inertia Air Andrew Jackson in the bank war? Exclamation mark. Inertia JFK Executive Order 11110. Edward Kosatek. My company just approved hazard pay.
Cheers, guys. No law regarding cannabis. Happy 710.
S. Anthony, I thought Dylan Radigan was a square on MSNBC, but I was 15. Unconstitutional central bank, inertia air, exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. Sparking, does Dylan have plans to get with Mark Blythe and Gerald Celeste in reform world and national finance systems? Didn't get to that. Sorry, Spark Inertia Air. So this guy doesn't want our elected officials, Congress, to control our currency like the Constitution demanded? Question mark, question mark, question mark. CIA spook fuck. Government controlling its money is killing the patients. Wow. Robert Booth, do you agree the idea that there is growth obligation built into all our institutions that was sent from the post-World War II? That is, asked it.
They're all asking real Dylan Radigan questions, and they're all trying to impress him with how much political knowledge they all have, and how much knowledge of the economy they have. You know, it's like a big contest to show, you know, who's got the brightest fucking star. It's hilarious. You listen to these questions. It's hilarious. Hey, Jimmy, how did you and Steph meet? That's what I would say. Jesus Christ is king. You need to pray. All right, everybody pray to Jesus Christ with me. Jesus Christ, suck my balls and my dick. How's that? Is that how you do it? You think Jesus heard those words? Do you like the way I said balls and my dick? I think Jesus appreciates the details. You need to pray, bitch. You sound like Rick James, bitch. I don't know what Joe Rogan gets. High THC? You mean high on THC like I do? No, because he doesn't hold his hits in like I do. I could teach him though. I'd love to teach all these motherfuckers how to get high.
They can't get the money.
I'd have them fucking danced around their goddamn living rooms like ballerinas, just like me.
Banks are even dropping out. They're not set up to do this. The government is asking.
They're only set
It
up
sounds like
to
his stuff is
open their
DVD.
homes.
Yes, that's right. They're not set up.
They have that mechanism in place. They've tested it time and time again.
Right.
They don't have the mechanism in place to bail out small businesses.
And the small business administration
Small
will
businesses.
distribute this kind. But why? How can they get $4 trillion out? Well, 'cause that's no problems. Oh, it's for them? Okay, but for us, everybody has to fill out forms and this and that, do a calculation.
Hey, I want you guys to follow this guy on Twitter. His name is, look, it's a black atheist. I want you to follow that guy. He's an activist. He's not right about everything, and he doesn't need to be right about everything. He's entertaining. He's got a lot of followers, and he's a nice guy, and I think you guys are going to like him. And I think you should follow him. His name is Look, It's a Black Atheist. And I'm one of the guys that follows him. I don't know if he follows me back on Twitter. He should if he doesn't, because I sent him 2 face masks today. That was nice of me, wasn't it?
So it'll be easy to give him a list of questions because he's going to be back, so not to worry. So the Dylan Radigan questions: how would Dylan break up megacore to encourage competition?
No sunset. No sunset.
Stimulate small business, which
It's
is
too
the
overcast.
basis for strong middle class. Great question, Sparky.
Lacey
Inertia,
Rawson, I'm gonna
Article
cough
1,
right into the
Section
camera.
8 and 10 of
Pre,
the
yo,
Constitution
pre.
there, buddy. Ism 519. What is wrong with a discussion of Zionism? It is not anti-Semitic. Graham Elwood. Hey, Steph and Jimmy.
Oh, good.
Watch Political Vigilante tonight at 8 p.m. or when Jimmy stops singing Quanda, Quanda, Quanda.
Hey, I should promote Tim Black.
Sparky, non-union megacore.
Let's do a super chat and promote Tim Black.
Non-union
And say that he's gonna be promoting us.
Get government assistance Sparky. Yes. Richard Berry.
Super
Jamie,
chat.
My request is to get Richard Wolf back on. Richard hasn't responded. Hey, Ruby,
Okay.
let's send another request to
Tim Black.
Richard Wolf to have him back
It's Tim Black.
on. Beyond Balance, what do you think about exit polls not lining up? They all show Bernie getting less votes than
To
expected.
endorse.
That happening every time is statistically impossible. Happened in 2016 too. Yes, Beyond Balance. You know, somebody in the live chat yesterday, or the last time we did it, how they were talking about Wisconsin, and you haven't heard a peep from Joe Biden about,
He said 10
you know,
p.m.
don't go to the polls tomorrow, which you shouldn't go to the polls. I know. You shouldn't. You shouldn't do it. You're too important if you live in Wisconsin. And anyways, Jimmy, I think Ruby did the story for you in a Google Doc.
Oh.
On Wisconsin. So you
Oh,
want to
let me
look
get
at
it.
that
Mhm.
while I'm reading this? So, why did I say that? Exit polls. Oh, yes. So,
Ah!
yeah, Wisconsin is disturbing. Oh, so the live chat yesterday, somebody said,
Ah!
oh, the reason why Joe Biden hasn't said anything about not going and doing mail-in ballots is because the machines have already been rigged.
It wouldn't let me, it won't let me super chat on that channel.
Thank you, Brownie. Thank you, Brownie. That was from one of our live chats.
Switch it
Okay. It's also tiresome, right, your mom? Hey, Gregory, that means it's way worse. Take all precautions.
Jeez.
Sparky, COVID-19 isn't a flu, so no vaccine. Jody Hovel, another great. So, but polio wasn't a flu either.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
So what I was told about colds is that the reason why you can't come up with a vaccine for a cold is because there's over a couple hundred cold
Let's see
viruses.
if this works.
And so but you never catch the same cold twice. That's what I was told. And
Oh my God, I think it's working on this channel, and I don't even remember ever using this channel for a super chat before. Oh my God, it's working.
With a vaccine for that, I guess, but you can't come up. And again, I'm not a doctor, so please don't come here with that kind of advice. I'm just telling you what a jagoff comedian heard, and there you go.
Uh-oh. What was that? What just happened? Too much coincidental shit just happened.
I love you guys. Long-time listener / sub. I am not Jody Coyote. Jody. Thanks for showing up tonight with us. Anya, one more cue. Any thoughts on collab with Boots Riley? Collab with Boots Riley. Any thoughts on collab? No thoughts.
All right, we got 4:20 in 2 minutes. I'm so excited. I'm partying.
Yes, but what
I feel like it's a party night. Reason to party. We're getting fucking endorsed.
A collaboration, it sounds like.
Oh,
they're
a
saying.
collaboration?
Right? They're like, how
Oh,
about
I'm
a
like, what's
collab?
collab? I don't know what that was.
How awesome would it be if Jimmy Dore reads
I
honest to God,
that
reads
sounds
my
about
super
right.
chat?
I was like, is collab his new movie? Is that something I should know?
And I wonder if I should super chat him
Oh,
anything else.
Yeah.
I've been super chatting like crazy. Remember I told you guys?
First, hit movie.
I was like, I got so much fucking money, I don't know what to do with it all. Super chatting. What a great way to promote trendy ass dabbers on the super chats.
Governed by racists.
Fucking great.
Clayton Redden. Bam. Kartik, keep up the good work and stay safe, you all. You got it, Kartik. Right back at you. Kate, pretty please invite Chuck Mertz from This Is Hell on the show. He's interviewed tons of people. Ron had him on as a guest. Favorite veg mean? Veg mean? Favorite veg mean? I don't know. Are you asking what we like as our favorite veg mean? What do you... Okay, now Jimmy, ready? I'm going to come back to these, and I'm at 6:16.
Okay, 6:16. I'm at 7:15.
That's an hour ago. No kidding. Jimmy, back to you.
Okay, so it's
So
an
the
hour
Wisconsin Supreme
of
Court
super
overturned
chats.
the governor's orders Tuesday, and the election is going to proceed.
I love this show.
This is amazing.
It's plenty of content, and they interact with their viewers. You know, it's fucking
amazing.
great.
Here we go. Oh, hopefully, let's see. Hang on, forget it. I got to get the audio. Hold on.
He won't let me robo slam comments. Yeah, it's on. I know, right? Oh, that's a good thing. I like that. I like when it's on slow chat.
Election confusion just hours after Governor Tony Evers issued an order to suspend in-person voting tomorrow. The state Supreme Court overturned that order. Joyce is at the state capitol in Madison tonight. Joyce, that means that tomorrow's election will move forward.
Patrick, so much going on here at the state capitol today. Now, shortly after Governor Evers issued his order, Republican state leaders took an appeal and filed a motion with the state Supreme Court asking them to keep the election tomorrow. And just about an hour ago, the state Supreme Court issued its ruling saying that indeed the election will happen tomorrow.
So wouldn't this create a state constitutional crisis? Who has more jurisdiction?
Cheers,
over the
everybody!
governor
Happy
or the
420.
Supreme Court? I mean, isn't it? If I was the governor, you still control the National Guard and whatever, and you could still. We'll see what happens. I mean, didn't that what happened in Ohio? Isn't that what happened in Ohio? Didn't that
Lighter's
governor
dead.
override the court?
Finally, the final lighter finally
The
died.
health official
How can the health official had more power than the governor?
in Ohio, evidently.
Now, you may recall Governor Evers previously opposed moving the election, but he said circumstances changed. The growing number of coronavirus cases, as well as the fear of being able to staff the polling places, prompted his decision, his order, that the election be moved until June.
But as municipalities are consolidating polling locations and absent legislative or court action, I cannot in good conscience stand by and do
The
nothing.
lighter finally died.
Bottom line is that I
Finally.
have an obligation to keep people safe, and that's why I signed this executive order today.
And now that was Governor Evers' statement before the Supreme Court decision this afternoon. Again, that decision 4-2, with Justice Daniel Kelly recusing himself because he is up for election tomorrow. And within the hour, Assembly Speaker Robin Vos and Senate Majority Leader Scott Fitzgerald reacted to the Supreme Court decision with this statement. Let me read some of the excerpts. Quote, the state's highest court has spoken. The governor can't unilaterally move the date of the election. They add, the safety and health of our citizens have always been our highest concern. That's why we advocated for everyone to vote absentee. We continue to believe that citizens should be able to exercise their right to vote at the polls on election day, should they choose to do so.
So this is from Politico. The Wisconsin Supreme Court blocked Governor Tony Evers' late executive order voting the president, meaning the state's presidential primary. Okay, we just saw the latest chaotic turn. Blah blah. The state Supreme Court split 4-2 along ideological lines, with Justice Daniel Kelly, who was up for re-election, abstaining. Evers, who had previously maintained that he alone did not have the authority. So we saw all that. Okay. So Governor Tony Evers, this is his tweet. On April 1st, he said, we have three branches of government to ensure a system of checks and balances, and questions about our elections typically rely on all three playing a role. If I could have changed the election on my own, I would have, but I can't without violating state law. So, but he actually tried to anyway. Evers issued a stay-at-home order last month as part of the administration's
I'm ready for a
efforts
splash
to
of
fight the virus. The
coffee.
virus directs us as to what our decision-making is, not human beings. And clearly I'm following the science, as I always have, the Democratic governor told Politico shortly before announcing the order. While Republicans
Dude,
and
I
challenged
swear
what
to
the
fuck,
Wisconsin
dude,
Elections Commission
I wouldn't be able to
received
survive
more
without
than
this stuff.
1.2
Trendy paint
million
oil, I
absentee
swear.
ballots. About
I love it so much.
725,000 have been mailed back so far.
Makes my life so
County
much better.
clerks are struggling to get
Quality
all
of
the
life,
absentee
baby.
ballots out to those who have requested them, and they're working around the clock to count the new ones that have been sent back. Polls show Biden with a massive lead over Sanders in Wisconsin. The latest Marquette University survey of Wisconsin found Biden with a 62% to 34% lead over Sanders. Neither candidate has been advertising or visiting the state. The Wisconsin Election Commission had continued its preparations for the Tuesday elections even after Evers' orders, noting the possibility of a court could block his order. In a letter to the state clerks, Megan Wolf, the administrator of the commission, said that they should still be prepared for the election. Our republic must continue to function, and the many local government positions on the ballot must be filled so that municipalities can swiftly respond to the crisis at hand. That was Assembly Speaker Robin Vos and Senate Majority Leader Scott Fitzgerald said in a joint statement. Evers' executive order also sought to extend the term of local and state officials serving in offices
I'm all excited
that
about
were
my
due to
coffee.
be elected on Tuesday. Hundreds of local elections were scheduled for Tuesday, along with the contested
I'm all
states.
excited. Fucking dancing.
So there you go. The Supreme Court overturned it. So I don't. Now this happened in Ohio, but then it still got stopped. This is nuts. You guys are. The country is being, the people, especially right now today in Wisconsin, your Supreme Court is being. Those people are sociopaths. So we'll see what happens. Steph, now did you pay attention enough to? It doesn't seem to me. So they're going to still have in-person voting?
Yes, and they've reduced the amount of polling places that they had. I mean,
So this is going to bunch people up even more if you reduce the polling places, the amount of them.
but Jimmy, they're going
Five
to
pumps of
be
cream up.
smart, and they're going to
pumps
conduct.
of cream
They're
up.
going to have 6 feet between everybody at
Five
every
pumps of cream up.
moment. You know, and there won't be any elderly person that comes in. And
So
I'm sure
I-
they're not touch screens. And I'm sure everybody who's working at the polling sites will be properly trained, you know, as far as how to make sure to sanitize after every person.
Right.
Okay, so let me. I got
Five
you,
pumps
I
of
got
cream
you, I
up.
got you. I'm gonna read, and when we come back, I want you to.
Five
watch
pumps of
this.
cream up.
It's a report on the health workers in Wisconsin.
A little bit. I like a little cream in my
All right.
coffee. A little bit. Not too much.
6:15.
Sit down.
Let me
Shut up.
see.
Put just a
Let me
little
see,
bit.
make sure.
A little
Hold
bit.
on.
Did you hear me? A little bit. Not a
Crunchy,
lot. A
thank
little
you
bit
so
in
much,
that coffee.
Crunchy.
A
Kate,
little bit.
pretty please
Shut up.
Invite Chuck Mertz from This Is Hell. Interviewed tons of people. Ron had him on. Favorite veg meat. Costello vaccines are made from Pharmafia. Thank Quano Loco. I never did hear back from you via email.
Man, I was watching some of that deep fake stuff on YouTube today. Holy shit, laughing my ass off.
Loco said that they sent us an email.
The Tom Cruise one,
You can
Tom
imagine.
Cruise, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Al
Oh
Pacino.
my god. Emails, texts. Oh my god.
So good.
Zoom. So I did this Zoom today. Business appointment. I didn't want to look at anybody, but they decided to do Zoom. And then I read an
Hey, do you guys
article
think I should super chat
about
them
Zoom.
anything
Did
else?
you
Or
read
if you come up with something, let me
that
know.
Even though, like, not just that people can, you know, Zoom bomb when they come in, like join and do crazy shit, but that there's also some sort of like nefarious shit that's going on with Zoom.
A little creamer.
So
I care.
don't
I
you
care a
like
little
that?
bit.
You
A
wanna
little
find
creamer.
out
Not a
the
little bit.
rest of it?
You
I
shut
wanna
up.
tell you the article.
You shut
Let
up.
me read
A
the
little
article.
bit.
But they were talking about that they might be infringing on your rights, that they might be actually like grabbing information right from your own laptops on Macs. Blah 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 blah. Look, banking. Thank you, Inertia Air. COVID-19, a cold virus either.
How about that?
Are we really getting the medication that we think we're gonna get? Inertia Air Tulsi is counsel on foreign relations like every other candidate / president. Joshua Cromartie finished with reformist illusionists like Sanders? Question mark. Ready to build a global revolutionary socialist movement of the working. That fight the oppressed. I did not see that one. Hopefully I'll look at this afterwards.
Super chat sent. Bam!
I will try.
Super
Hey,
chat
John
fired off.
Gustavo, I will check it out. Gavin McLay, hello. Kiefer Sutherland's mother. Yes, I read this. Okay. I don't know if Kiefer Sutherland's mother died yesterday, not COVID. Shirley Douglas was an award-winning actor and the daughter of Tommy Douglas. He got universal health care passed in Canada in 1966.
I did.
Hey, Gavin, that is great. Thank you. Did you tweet that at me? Is that why I saw that? Inertia Air, Council on Foreign Relations, CFR. Thank you. Imbroglio, Governor Lamont, Connecticut, lied about baby who suffocated dying from COVID. Why the intentional fear-mongering and bolstering the death toll? Thanks for bring Peter Joseph. We need more people, the economy, new human rights movement. We've reached out. Jimmy even read it to you from January, so maybe.
I have my
maybe
channel.
sometime in April.
My channel's called Trendy As
maybe
Dabbers
you'll find some
Outtakes.
time. Lardini,
It's funny. There are no outtakes. I'm always live, you know.
in his voice, Trump said he had a very nice conversation with.
It's not like there's any editing going on. Oh, we better cut that
I
out.
really think he feels sorry for him. It's over, Joe. Big.
Hey, Jake.
I'm in Wisconsin, and our Supreme Court just blocked the executive order from Governor Everett to delay the primary. This will lead to more deaths. No kidding. So all you have to do is go and look at the website that shows you the death tolls and the cases, and you will see how Ohio is probably 50% less than Illinois. Governor Pritzker, and Florida, egads, and then spring break, big. Good luck to you. Don't go vote. You're all right. Austin Carl, thank you, Jimmy, for admitting mistakes.
Austin
To Tulsi.
Carl.
Love the show.
Austin Carl.
Brave New Perth.
What a great name, Austin Carl.
Okay.
I'd have fun with that one. Austin Carl should come to my show just with that fucking name.
All right, here we go. Emily Page on 6:30. Emily Page.
Jimmy's taking over. Jimmy's taking over. He might read my super chats.
6:30, Emily Page.
God, that would make me happy.
Brave New Perth. Is that where I'm? Oh, Emily Page says they all wanted to hear Jimmy. Good. That's all I wanted to hear, Jimmy. Good on you.
Kate, is that
We need
Kate?
more content creators to own up to their mistakes. Love you guys. Okay, thank you, Emily Page. Nerdy Vegan says, just guessing, but I think what got to Tulsi was the fact that the DNC was going to force primaries, even with coronavirus, and continuing in primaries with a body count just wasn't for her. Sparky says, but Tulsi, Biden might not make it to the convention. The nomination's still up in the air. Why not wait? Would have been nice if Jimmy had asked. I think because she had to go, she was getting ready to go to, I think the reason she gave was getting ready to go do,
The numbers aren't accurate. Their doctors have been told if they don't know cause of death, they put
what
COVID.
they call, National Guard service. Jason Watson said, I'm because of the coronavirus. I'm laid off. My family of four is broke. Worth it. Ah, Jason. Kawaku Deepass says, how should Bernie use Obama when you criticize him, Jay? I'm not sure. David Kennedy says, the time was still touring earlier this year. The time was? Really? Is Morris Day still alive?
Randy Church, thank you.
Elizabeth Marino says,
Shout out on
amazing
Jimmy Dore's
type
show.
June says, hello, Jimmy. I am a deaf progressive and I'm forced to use my hearing aids and struggle to hear your show. Please add captioning software so those of us who need it can have access.
Ooh.
Okay. I didn't know that was up to us. We can do that? All right, Arno, whatever. So let me know what, inform me of the thing. Thank you, I appreciate it. Orlando Andrade says, Jimmy, thanks for being honest with us. Let me return the favor. That cardigan makes you look. God damn it, I know. I was on stage one time with this set. Not this, a very similar sweater.
The cardigan makes you look like what? I wonder.
I don't know.
He didn't finish it. It's not
Anyway,
fair.
And
It's not fair. What
I
did he
asked the crowd, I
say?
said, hey, does this sweater make me look old now? I'm like, yes. I was like, no.
Oh, old. Makes you look old. Like an old man. I noticed that too. It does make him look
All
old.
right, I'm not going to wear it anymore.
I thought Jimmy looks old and I didn't know why. It was the fucking sweater.
He says, Jimmy, comparison between Jimmy versus Jake versus Bernie versus Biden. Not sure what that question is. Inertia Air, occult
I'm sending him a super chat. I'm gonna say, fuck that sweater. You got a trendy hoodie.
The British intelligence infiltrator was Simon Bracey Lane. Yes, it was. T-Rain and Thunderbolt says, Janu, your show, especially your delivery, resourcing, content, guests, is phenomenal. I stick to this show because there's few out there reliable anymore. Stay the course, TY. Thank you, Steph, as well. GDNPB says, Tulsi was the only endorsement Bernie effing got in 2016. And he got, I think Keith Ellison and a couple others, maybe. And called MF Hillary the queen of warmongers in 2019. Funk these cancel.
Can't say any kind of word like fucking or anything.
Sorry for wanting peace.
You gotta really fool
Left hook liberal.
You gotta
I'm
fool
not saying sorry for wanting
the
peace
filter.
either.
They got a fuck filter.
No, I don't think that's what we're doing.
We should super chat them and ask them to turn their fucking fuck filter off.
Nick Thompson,
On
it's
Super
gross
Chat.
seeing people praise corporations for minimal COVID donations and accommodations.
Here comes the super chat. Firing off the super chat. Sweater when
And she misspells it, which is hilarious. That's I get the joke, Karen. Sorry, had a few drinks. Come on, it's funny. Duteous Priest says, Bernie, not me, us. Also, Bernie, Joe's a good friend. Us, Joe's not our friend. Quit making your candidacy personal. Jonathan Tipton Meyer said, second super chat payment. Sincere question, Skip. Jonathan, sorry, I don't know what to do about that. SDHPCH says, I'm impressed with how many times you've been right in the past, but you're wrong about how dangerous this virus is. I look forward to the day when you realize that and listening to your... I think there's $4.2 trillion reasons to think it's at least that bad. Mitchell Schinheiser says, you guys should interview David Rovics. Okay. Roger Meadow says, Jimmy, squad did not vote for the Patriot Act. Well, the squad voted for the expansion of the frickin' thing last fall. Of the surveillance
it's me.
state.
Sorry to
How
take a
about
while
that?
to respond because of slow mo.
Dino
I'm looking
Pantalucas.
forward to
I covered the story. Whatever that I got it.
Hell yeah,
Go
Kate.
check the report I did on it. It's in there. Dino Pantalucas says, keep doing what you're doing. The truth needs to be told, no matter how much it hurts. Love you guys. Sparky, don't be sad, Jimmy. Always darkest before the dawn. Adrian Chambers, the truth often hurts. Thanks for keeping it 100%, Jimmy. Steve Jacobs says, when did Fierce Door turn into Woody Allen? You tell me. Dylan Y 8038 says, the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. Jimmy, you have a big enough following to start a spark. Planet, we follow. Okay. Thinking about doing something. I can't catch the COVID virus though. or the coronavirus. I gotta be careful. Sparky says, include Matt Kaiser and Stacey Hebert with Blythe et al. Will do. Sam
Airstream.
Anantha Huan says,
Corey, use
Sam Anantha
vegetable compost. And I can teach you how to do it. My website, trendyasdabbers.com.
We need more people.
You go there, click on the link. It says grow 4 pounds, and it'll tell you how to do it.
New human rights movement.
Size of an Airstream, no problem.
We rush into a fascist nightmare. Screaming helps. 40 years of the Reagan administration and no end in sight. Unless you count the end of the world. No shit. It's been 40 years of the... Wow, that's a great way to put it. You're 100% right. Motherfucker. Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. Household Santos. So there's going to be... It's going to happen. Household Santos. Jimmy, you say so much truth. It is obvious people just don't want to see it. Keep going. It's obvious to me. Brody High says, call back. Assange did say that Bitcoin is the real Occupy. Your courage is an inspiration, Jimmy. You, sir, are a national treasure. I wanted to ask Dylan about that. I forgot to ask him about that. Vita Chusma says, your anger is a gift, all in caps, by ZDLR from Rage Against the Machine. Hey, thank you. Scott M says, is Ronald Placone ready for the revolt? Yes. I Brabblebush says, Bernie and the Just Us Democrats gave the Shyamalan twist. Shyamalan twist? Sinjoro Bria says, keep calling them out and calling for a true third-party option. People, including me, need to let go of the idea of reforming current parties. The Democratic Party is obviously not. Gonna happen. Aaron, take Diane's seat. Be the leader you want to see. Thank you, Gary Schmack.
Hey, Greg.
Gabriel Wolf Spirits.
Casio, you want me to play you a song? Okay, I'll play you a
The
song.
way you do it, Jimmy. You're in the business of telling the truth, not keeping everyone happy. And sometimes the truth is hard, but I'd rather hear that than pretty lies. I'm with you, Gabriel.
How the
Wolf
fuck
Spirits.
did you know it was a
Simon says,
Casio, bro?
could you imagine Jimmy Dore on the debate stage spraying straight dragon fire on everyone who
You know your
dares to
keys,
lie?
huh, bro?
People run. Vita Chusma says, I'll canvas for Jimmy Dore. I'll canvas for ya. I'll canvas for ya. I'll canvas for you. I'll canvas.
He's singing.
I'll canvas for you.
Yeah.
I'll canvas for you.
That is so
I'll
funny.
canvas for you. I'll canvas for you. Tom Sumharley says, JD, thanks for getting real about Chelsea. I was disappointed when you did not go scorched earth in the moment. She almost had me believing in voting again. Last time I voted was one term of Obama BS. Sparky, it says, did you ever see Omega Man with Charlton Heston? Did not. Isang says, how about Stephanie for Congress?
My
I said
cannabis
one
must
time
work
that I
on
don't
him.
like science fiction movies, but one of my all-time favorite movies, obviously, not obviously, but is obviously a science fiction movie. It's the I just blanked on the name of it. One of my favorite movies. I'll think of it and come back. Hang on. What? No. How about Stephanie for Congress? How about it, I say. Terry Wright says, Jimmy, The Matrix. That's the name of the movie. See, as soon as you try not to think, it comes to you. The Matrix. One of my, so that's obviously science fiction, and that's one of the best movies ever. It's Terry Wright. Trey Wright says, Jimmy,
Chuckles,
you're an inspiration.
McGusky,
You fight
McGrath,
for the right to
McGee.
speak and you're the real human being. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. Hey,
Chuckles.
thank you for the thank you, Trey Wright.
Chuckles.
Robles got you, Foxy. Sparky says, Jimmy, you tell the truth. No big club for you. Dan right, Sparky. Rob Morgan says, who cares about what skeletons do in the privacy of their own closet? Seems a little homophobic. Just saying. I'm with you, Rob.
There's a
Morgan.
talent to
No,
leaving
no
those
real
last few
questions.
little
Can you
coffee
get
grounds
someone
at the
to go
bottom
to
of your
Joe
coffee
Rogan?
mug
Sure, I'll
and
call.
getting the
I'll
last
send
drop of coffee out.
Anything else you want me to get him an HBO show or anything?
There's a
What
talent to
else
that.
can I do? Hey, why don't you get Dylan on the #1 show? Will Sears says, you provide the Sparky already, Jimmy, and the fire is smoldering. Just needs more fuel and time.
Chuckles,
Keep punching
McGusky,
out.
oh my God, oh my
Matt
God.
Clark says, as someone who is a one-on-one aide in school, I thank my union for making sure I'll get paid rest of the year. Trump voter. Matt Clark's a union Trump voter. Matt Espo says, the Wall Street Journal, big restaurant hotel chains won. Yes. Wall Street Journal says that big restaurants and hotel chains won exemption to get small business loans. CEOs can use the loan to be paid as an employee. No motherfucking shit. Austin Carl says China isn't communist.
Austin Carl. I love that fucking name.
Communism is a society that
Austin
eliminates
Carl.
as a whole. Well, it's fascist, I think, is what I meant to say. China still has class. When the October Revolution happened, Lenin said we created state capitalism.
Chuckles,
Pastor
McGusky.
John says, what do you expect from Bernie? He was independent. Had to take the gang initiation with the DNC. Everything isn't as easy as it's made out to be, Jimmy. Sage Watson says, Jimmy, I'm the dude that messaged you on Twitter a while back, tripping balls on magic mushrooms. LOL. Y'all rock. Thank you, Sage. Robert Sanchez says, I trust China over U.S. any day. Trump voters, SUX. F. Facade says, start rallying.
I think he's ready for some trendy ass
at
dabbers.
the grassroots level. Lardini says, how is a rent strike sticking it to the man? Most rental buildings are owned by people. Well, because then that guy can't pay the guy who owns the building can't pay Wall Street the money for the building. Do you see how that goes? So they have a crisis. You see what I'm saying?
Wonder what that is he's drinking. Chuckles, what was he drinking?
DM Mag says, Jimmy, do you foresee riots this summer? No, because of the virus. I don't think that's... Oh, it just jumped on me. Gotta go back. It jumped on me.
Jump to trendy ass dabbers, bitch. That's when it always jumps right at trendy ass dabbers. And that's when my YouTube lags up too. And it did it for Tim Black today too.
Jumped on me. Oh, here it is. I'm back. Zachary Dunn says, Yellow Vest movement after pandemic or else IKMS. Nate G says, puppy side note, does your doggy ever get an ice cream treat? Never. Terry, but he gets lots of treats, just not ice cream. Terry Martin said, we don't have ice cream in the house. Okay, I have a weakness. Once I start eating ice cream, I can't stop, and I will eat the whole carton of ice cream, no matter what the size. Surrey, how do you spell door?
Follow
Oh shit.
Follow
Hey
Trendy
Surrey.
as
Hey,
DOOR.
Surrey, how do you spell
Follow
door?
Trendy as Dabbers on
won't work.
Instagram if you want to see those plants. Just
Hey,
scroll down.
Surrey, how do you spell? My Surrey's not working. Okay.
Come on back.
I left off at Surrey.
Okay, thank you.
I left off at Siri. Why'd you... Siri, how do you spell Jimmy Dore? You got to tell him what time it was.
I'll be right there.
God damn it, Steph. God damn it, Steph. Jimmy was reading them. Watch Trendy as Dabbers be the next one.
Down, Surrey, how do you spell door? I found it. Antonio A. Bitcoin still doing well compared to the U.S. dollar. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, you know, some people, I loved it. Somebody said he's got it wrong. Interesting.
Right on, Corey.
No private property. Kevin Bennett. The war on drugs is manufactured crime. If Snowden is right and everyone is spied on, including drug dealers, hashtag abolish DEA. The VFX by Art. My theory why they want Medicare for COVID, private insurances doesn't want to be stuck with default.
She does!
So it socializes loss by making government pay for it.
You're right.
You're right.
You got it, Art.
Funny.
Robert Sanchez, thank you so much. Jackie Flyer,
her
just
hair
want
up.
to say thanks for all the A's on my HW. I've been relating my weekly reflections of the readings to things that
420
your
in
show and
Newfoundland
TRT
in
talk
1
about.
minute and a
Hey,
half.
Jackie,
Cheers,
that's great.
everybody. No law regarding
Sparky,
cannabis. Cannabis isn't
wasn't
tisms for
titled
all.
Questions Were When
Shouts
Dylan
out
was
to
on?
Tim Black
Yes.
and Jimmy Dore Show.
Wasn't titled. Questions were when Dylan was on. Okay. Trendy as Dabbers, outtakes, Tim Black, endorsed trendy paint oil at 10 p.m. Interesting. Code name Big Mouth. Please, Richard Wolf. Thanks. Love ya. Thank you, code name Big Mouth. We've reached out. Zachary Dunn, AK Go Blyat. I don't know what AK Go Blyat is. Pete Matthews, 10 years to go from vote or die to vote and die. I saw that, Pete. Beaubois Doctor, Wisconsin, in short, 7,500 poll workers. The city of Milwaukee will have just 5 polling places. Oh, really? They expect 10,000 voters, polling place, unscared. Don't go, Beaubois Doctor. Adam L. JD, my dad applied for his absentee ballot 3 weeks ago and hasn't received it. He did receive a flyer stating where to vote in person. Because of his underlying conditions, he won't be voting in Wisconsin. He shouldn't. Trendy as Dabbers, I'd love to send 2 carbon masks if you need them. Oh, thank you, Trendy as Dabbers. I don't think we need them right now. I don't think we need them. Who needs them? Maybe give it to them. We're not going anywhere. We're right here.
Okay.
How old is Brownie La Tortilla Soup? 8 to 12, 12 to 14, we don't know. I think when we got him, I think they told us he was 4 to 8. So, hey, Louise Brooks, how are you doing, muchacha? Thank you for speaking the truth. Please tell Jimmy, some of us hear him. Hey, Jim, some of us hear you and agree. Take care of you, Steph. Your voice and power matters. Plus, you always have gray hair. Thank you. It's crazy. Hey, Kate, please ask for any contacts to tell Jeff Weaver 4Q. 4Q. Louise Brooks, oh, perfect time to get a puppy. Good for you and Brownie. Lots of time to bond. I know. Jay Jersey Girl, the Queen's Coronavirus broadcast inspiring. My mom told me I had to watch that, so I'm going to have to watch that. Wes Moody webcast. Awesome that you do live streams. Hail to Jimmy Dore. Hey, Richard Berry. Voting is a waste of time and only means you consent to the system. Look at you.
Wow.
Let's destroy the whole economy, become more
Thank you,
self-sufficient,
Nomad.
and share, trade with neighbors. I gave up the government doing anything to help us. Time to do it ourselves. I know, like, I totally, that idea of trading with your neighbors, I could see that happening in our neighborhood. I could see that. I already know that two people that run for local government, they already set up a charitable organization to be able to, if you want to donate cans of food, toilet tissue, just 2 doors down. Note to self. Must donate. All right. I gave up on the government helping us. Time to do it ourselves. Thank you so much, Richard Berry. Daniel Taylor, have you reached out friendly Geordies? Would you enjoy this stuff a lot? Friendly Geordies? I don't know. Costello, won't you be my neighbor? Won't you be Bobo Deluxe? Be well, take my money. Thank you, Bobo Deluxe. Emberg 33, Poor People's Campaign, digital marching in June. Right on. Ben Cavalli, and we still haven't heard from Nick Brana, right? That's crazy. You need a transcriber for captions. Okay, yeah. I wrote it. Getting shit done. Please get Ben Swan on to talk about